Yo, yo. How goes it? How goes it? How goes it? Welcome aboard, Cardboard Sim. Alright. You know, I really don't like how my stream is looking. And it was like that the last time too. I don't understand what that is all about, but nonetheless, I'm not gonna worry about it now. Sorry about this weekend, y'all. Things didn't go according to plan, as you can see. No flight time this weekend. Some things had came up and blah blah blah, all that good stuff. I won't go into detail, but we are here and we're gonna get this thing rolling. The goal was to start the Caribbean island tour this week, but once again, like I said, this weekend a lot of things changed, so I wasn't able to finish getting that flight plan together. So I'll be continuing working on that throughout the week in hopes to start that next week. So for this week, we're just going to kind of just hop around and do some sightseeing here, doing some sightseeing there, and you know, just enjoy what we do. If there's any particular place that, you know I have one, Bunny wants me to do one, so I'll probably add that in tomorrow. I think it was somewhere in Utah, I think it was. But if there's a place that you would like to see me fly, drop it in the chat, or if you think about it later on, throw it over into the Discord, and I'll get that loaded in, because this week is really is whatever comes up in my thoughts for the day. I had a long day at work, so when I got home, I didn't really have much time to really put any thought process in the day. So I found this route on, once again, World Flight Tour, and it looked nice, and so I loaded it. But the flight that's the crazy thing. I don't know if it was just a hiccup in the system, or when the guy did a revised version of the flight plan, he didn't add or take away. So when I was looking at the flight plan within the website, and then I loaded it in the sim, it didn't look like it was on the website. So I just took pieces from what he had and try to make some sense of it, and we're just gonna do what we do with it tonight. So we are here in Norway. I actually wanted to start off early in the morning, a little earlier in the morning, shall I say. So let me bring this back a little bit. So as you can see, I normally try to have everything set up prior to flight, but it don't always go that way. Okay, so let's get this thing cranked up and get rolling, shall we? First leg, so we have the 3 stops, right? Let me make sure my flight plan is right. Yep, so we have 3 stops, two touch and goes, and then our destination. So we're taking off in Flesland, head over to Flora on a touch and go, then off to Accuseason, I think that's how you pronounce that, for another touch and go, and then we're off to Bridgeland, where we will finish this morning flight. Hey 42, how you going, my man? How you doing, man? I hope all is well. How's that alpha yoke treating you? Okay, so flight plan is loaded, and it looks like my my stream is behind a little bit. That's something I've been noticing too. So I gotta figure out what's going on. I had it pretty much dialed in at one point, and it looked like it's got thrown off. So I gotta. It's always something in the sim, man. It's always something. Anytime you have something like this, just know it's always gonna be a work in progress. I don't care how much you think you got everything fixed and working properly. It's forever changing by the day. Yoke is amazing, and the RC V35 is almost ready for the maiden flight. Hey, that's what I like to hear, man. I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait to see it. Hey Reg, how's it going? Yeah, man, I was going to download some custom sceneries for this flight, but like I said, you know, my time was very limited from the time I got home this evening, and you know, daddy duties and husband duties and other stuff kind of slowed me up on everything, but it's all right though. I think Norway is gorgeous in itself anyway, so I'm pretty sure that even the default scenery is going to look nice. That's good to hear, Reg. All right, before start, pre-flight is complete. Seatbelts are fastened. No packs on board. All avionics is off. Circuit breakers are all in. Landing gear is down. Cowl flaps are open. Lights are as required. Let's go ahead and get that in there. Fuel selector. We are on the fullest tank. Let me... keep forgetting to do this. Okay, there we go. No, not 2024 4.2. This is still 2020. I use Accuseason weather for sometimes I use Accuseason. Like if I'm not doing live, cause right now I was doing live, but it's kind of gloomy on this side, so I changed it so we can actually look at some stuff. Alternator battery switch is coming on, and let's get some lights going on in here. Let's get these lights off. Once the Air Manager app for my 6-pack and my JPI, so my engine management panel, cause both of those run off Air Manager. So once they update that so that it can connect to FS 2024, I'll start flying over there. But I'll probably be going back and forth between 24 and 2020, just because 2020 is way more stable than 24. But once I can get into 24 and like I can fly it now, I just won't have no I won't have no way to really fly. I'll just be flying just for flying, you know. But there's still work to be done, and I'd rather just continue to fly in 2020 where it's pretty much smooth. But 2024 is ready to go. Just waiting on those. All right, slide that in. Prime to pump. All right, crack the throttle and let's get it cranked up. And we have ourselves a good start. Up to 1,000. Oil pressure is good. No external power. Alternator switch is on. Engine gauges, we checked, all is well there. Before taxi. There, we'll get the ATIS and brake test and all that good stuff. All right, cool. Look like this 172 is about to get a pushback. And here comes a Baron, a B-58 coming in. All right, so let's get some ATIS going. Yeah, 4.2, that's the thing, man. It's too buggy for me, and I just don't have the patience, you know. Yeah, I'll just keep it like that. I just don't have the patience for the bugs and stuff. I'm not saying that the sim is bad. I'm just saying I don't have the patience to deal with all the bugs and stuff, which I mean it's gonna take them some time. I don't have the energy to deal with it. Like I said, 2020 is solid right now, so I'd rather just work with it until 24 decides to get their stuff together. Alright, let's get some ATIS on. 12525.
At 22. Visibility 6. Sky conditions, broken at 700 feet. Temperature 6. Dew point 5. QNH 1013. Density altitude minus 800 feet. Transition level 80. Arriving and departing runway 17. Bergen Airport, information. Us 800 feet.
I just missed the thing.
Transition level 80.
I've been using 2029 numbers of the time. I don't have an hour every time I try to play airport. Right, I got you for it too. Alright, buddy. You have a good one, man. I'll catch you on the next one.
Visibility 6. Sky conditions, broken at 700 feet. Temperature 6. Dew point 5. QNH 1013. Density altitude minus 800 feet. Transition level 80. Arriving and departing runway 17. Bergen Airport, information Lima.
Information Lima. Alright, that's what I was waiting for. Alright, let's go to ground on 1219. Bergen ground, Bonanza 424. When we pop us at General Aviation Parking, looking to pick up flight following to Bridgeland at 8,000 feet.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. First land ground. On departure, maintain VFR at or below 2500 feet. Departure on 121.0, squawk 4763.
On departure, maintain VFR at or below 2,500. Departure on 121, squawk 4763, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, read back to correct.
Okay. Thought I heard something. 4763. And we'll go ahead and enter that. We'll go ahead and plug 2500. Okay.
Flatland ground, CVM, November 16 Mike Papa, holding short of runway 17, ready for departure.
TBM 6 Mike Papa, contact tower on 122.1 for departure.
What, runway 35, I'm assuming?
Thank you.
Frizzling ground, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa's ready to taxi. Let's get some air going on in here, it's getting a little warm. Frizzling ground, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa's ready to taxi.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, taxi to runway 17 via Bravo Yankee. Contact tower on 119.1 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 17 via Bravo Yankee. Contact tower on 119.1. We're ready for departure. Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. 119.1. Okay. Bravo Yankee. 217. Alright. Brakes are released. Beacon and navs are on. Taxi lights are coming on. And let's roll out. Brake check. Brakes are good there. Alright. This thing is really lagging. Not so much the sim, but it just seems like my my stream is far behind. Oh, another thing I gotta work on. Alright, first notch of flaps coming in. For takeoff checks. We'll do that here once we get down to the end, or before we take off here. Oh, that's nice. Got a Cessna taking off here.
On ground, Baron, November, Tango Echo, November, radio check, frequency 121.9.
Baron, November, Tango Echo, November, Flessen ground, readability 5.
Baron, Tango Echo, November, at the north ramp with information Tango, IFR Echo, November, Bravo, Romeo to Echo, November, Zulu, Victor.
All right.
Outbound via Odlek. Request.
So we'll take this down to 17 and we'll do a run up before we get started. Yeah, this is really behind. I don't like that. Oh man, I tell you. It's always something, man. Always something. So I finally got the DLSS4 loaded up correctly. I had it loaded up correctly, but I guess I was actually missing something else, or a new DLSS version dropped after I did mine. So I got that downloaded, but I'm still running in TAA. I think what I might do is no worry, Jack.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Contact tower on 119.1.
Switching the tower. Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, good day. Alright, we're just gonna pull over here real quick and do a run up. Yeah, like I said, Jack, it's all good. I mean, I haven't even took off yet, so if the sim end up getting itself together, you can catch me down the leg if you like. Alright. Parking brake is set, seatbelts check, avionics set, instruments good, flight instruments are set, amp meter is good, aux pump is off. Let's do a run up. Oh, okay. Yeah, updates, man, I tell you. Updates will get you every time. So up to 17. Cycle the prop.
Scandinavian 1123, requesting push and start clearance.
Okay, let's check mags.
Push and start approved. Face north.
We got a drop there.
Push and start approved, facing north, Scandinavian 1123.
We got a drop there. Alright.
Scandinavian 1123. Contact
We
tower
are
on
good
119
there.
1 safe flight.
Alright. Door is latched and secure. Windows latched. Seats are in the upright position. P-dot heat as required. Temperatures are good, so not required on this flight. Transponder is set to altitude. Get that in. And brakes are released. So we're ready to roll. Alright. And we rotate at 70. Brakes are released. And let's taxi to runway 17. Do you got a place you would like to fly, Jack? Freslin Tower, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is holding short, runway 17, ready for departure.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Contact tower on 119.1 for departure clearance.
Switching the tower, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Thought I had it switched already. There you go. Freslin Tower, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa's holding short, runway 17, ready for departure. I got you, Jack.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Freslin Tower, runway 17, winds 155 at 20, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 17, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Alright, landing lights coming on, strobes are coming on. And let's ride. We are clear down the runway. We are clear final. Or shall I say, I guess you could say final, but it was crazy. They actually had the other planes coming in from 3-5, but got me taking off 1-7. All right. Power's coming in. Power set. Airspeed is alive. Looking for 70. Rotate. Positive brake. Gear is coming up. Lights coming out. Flaps coming up. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful departure this morning in Norway. Departures on 121. Gorgeous, man. That's why I really like Accuseason, man. It just, the colors and the clouds, they all just makes it look so much more realistic. Alright, switching to approach. Approach, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is 1,700 for 2,500.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Pleasant approach identified.
And we are identified. Alright. And we'll go ahead and swing out here and start heading up. Okay. some more. At below 2,500. Okay. I think 2020 because I started spending too much time with 24. Yeah, see, you know what's crazy, Jack, is I even when I try to go over and just tickle 2024, anytime as soon as I come back to 2020, I gotta start resetting stuff because it messes with it. So that's why I don't even mess with 2024 until I'm actually ready to go over there. Approach Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa with request.
Bonanza 4 Romeo. Papa, go ahead with your request.
Request flight level 4000.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Climb altitude 4,000 feet.
Climbing to 4,000, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, thank you. Alright, up to 4,000 we go. And we are 79 miles to our first touch and go. So it's a nice little leg here.
2500 feet.
And we will go.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Contact Polaris. Control on 124.7.
Switching to 1247, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, good day. Go nav mode. And up. Climb at about 700. Nice and easy. Is that Polaris, right? What it was? Polaris. Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is climbing 4,000.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Polaris Control, willkommen Bergen QNH 1013.
QNH 1013, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Yeah, I don't see how guys can do the 2020 to 2024 thing, you know. And see, and that's the thing that I'm going to fear the most is doing the swap between 24 and 2020. Because like I said, the handful of times that I've kind of peeked my head into 24 just to see what it looks like, it is definitely beautiful. I can't lie. It's a gorgeous sim. But I also got to be honest too. 2020 is
Bonanza,
rocking.
Romeo Papa, altitude restrictions cancelled.
Altitude restriction canceled, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, altitude restrictions cancelled. You may climb your requested altitude.
Altitude restriction canceled. Climbing to 4,000, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. That's crazy because the dude gave me clearance for 4,000 already. How does that work? Who did wrong? I actually think they now added to the sim pit mode by default. Haven't tried it yet, but it says it should remove the cockpit. Oh, really? Well, let me know if that is in fact the real deal. Which, I mean, as far as my sim goes, I don't have to worry about that, honestly, because I've already moved over the V35 into 2024, and the interior mod is already set up, so I load in. The only thing I haven't done is load in this new livery. But my setup is exactly the same in 24. What I really would like to do is learn how to work with Blender. If I can figure out how to work Blender, I actually have it downloaded. I try to mess with it, but I'm like, man, I'm gonna mess around and mess something up. What I should do is pick a plane that I know I'll never fly and use that, so if the file gets corrupt or whatever, I ain't too much got to worry about it. But what I would like to do is learn how to, if I can figure out how to keep everything with the VTEL and just remove what I want to remove, which honestly is really just the pillars, like the doors and stuff, and I don't necessarily need the panel because I have my own, and I don't know. I think yeah, really for me, if I could just remove the panel, remove the pillars, but still keep the glass, because I would like to have the windshield effect, you know, so when you're like going through snow and rain, you know, you really see it. That's the only thing that I'm really missing to really make this thing completely immersive, which well, let me not say completely immersive, because it is completely immersive, but you know what I'm saying. Like if I can have the windshield effect, I'm in business. Man, it is nice out here. This is wow. Gotta take this all in. Yeah, that's the only thing with the doing the interior delete mod. It takes away the windshield effect, which is not an immersion killer by any means, but it's definitely a cool effect to have. And it would bring you know, that little bit more of detail and immersion in those type of weather conditions, you know. So if I ever figure out Blender, we in business, because I'm gonna let everybody know how to do it. I don't know why it seems like it's such a big secret, like nobody wants to show nobody how to work Blender, but I'll figure it out once I get some time, and that's what I want to focus on, you know, for that day. I'm gonna figure it out. I always do. Trying to see here. We doing about 170 knots on the ground. Not too bad. So this flight. So I don't know what this flight is going to look like, because like I said, the pictures and the routing, the map routing, and what the guy loaded in looks gorgeous. But like I said, there were some waypoints and some things that it's not exactly what we're flying tonight. So I'm hoping to see what the pictures showed me. If not, I got to do some digging, because we mess around and gonna hang out in Norway tomorrow, because I want to see what those pictures show me, because that looks amazing. What we got here? I started messing with it but haven't touched it in a year. There are a bunch of videos about, so you can definitely pick it up. Oh, okay. Then maybe I don't. Maybe I wasn't looking hard enough. I might skim through some videos tonight after this flight once I'm in the bed and relaxing. Cause that's all I want to do. I'm not trying to. Well, okay, actually two things. There's really two things I want to do with Blender, but I don't know if you could do it with Blender either. So one, I want to, you know, remove some stuff from the aircraft, but leave everything else. Two, I want to make my own livery. Like I want to create my own custom livery for my plane. And this is going to be custom to me. Cuz I have ideas, I just don't know how to do it. Now, I downloaded a paint kit. It's called paint kit, but it's a file off of flightsim.2. And I guess when you download the plane or whatever, it just comes as a base, you know, like primed plane, like no colors and nothing. But I don't know how to go about adding, you know, all that good stuff. So those are the two things I would like to learn how to do. Learn how to make custom liveries and modify the plane in Blender. And I think that would set me straight for sure. So this leg is well, as of now, the whole flight, we got about 57, just under an hour left of flight time. This leg we got okay, making some moves. If you get in there in time, like I said, I got 51 miles to go to get to let's see, where are we at? I'm headed to Floro, which is Echo November Foxtrot Lima. So I got a little bit of time. Got about 17 minutes before I get there, so you got more than enough time to get yourself set up. Winds aren't too bad. Pretty much got a 9-knot crosswind. So this leg is just pretty much having me just skim down the coastline. Just take in this gorgeous view here. Look like we got a plant down here off to our left. Don't know exactly what it is. Oh, and something that I did on this on this stream, that I was going through and just flipping through, you know, my streams and well, not my streams, but you know, my YouTube feed, and I ran across this video, and this guy was showing how his sim looks without photogrammetry. Now I like photogrammetry, but the way he was making it seem like he said that the waters look so much more realistic, which in his picture or like in his video, like it definitely looked a lot better than with photogrammetry on. And then he was showing like what photogrammetry does versus when you have it off. And you know, so with photogrammetry, you know, all it does is it takes like satellite images and just places it in that location, but most of the stuff is like flat, you know, it's not actual buildings. But when you turn photogrammetry off, FlightSim will render buildings in that location. They may not be the same color or the same size or whatever, but it renders buildings. But then you could then turn around and back that up with custom sceneries if you like. So right now, this is the first time I'm flying with photogrammetry off since I started flying with FS 2020. So I don't know. Do all of y'all fly with photogrammetry on, or y'all fly with it off? Refreshing. Okay, I got you, Jack. Yeah, I'm a check it out on this this flight here. If I don't like it, I'm going back to photogrammetry. Like I said, this is my first time with it off, so I will say DLSS 4 is doing astronomical numbers right now. Now I'm still flying TAA, so which, I mean, that doesn't really mean anything, because there's more to it than just flying in DLSS, because the preset for NVIDIA makes a big difference too, which should be J. So you did it correctly. You will be flying your NVIDIA preset should be J. So that definitely helped out a lot. And also the new NVIDIA driver, I could tell, has helped tremendously. I mean, to fly
November Delta Hotel Roger.
To fly 4K with ultra settings across 3 screens and TAA full 100% rendering, and the performance that I'm getting is ridiculous. Now, it's not going to take away the fact that I still got my eye on the prize. got a few things we need to handle before that move is made. But the 5090 is in my eye scope for sure. I'm probably gonna have to be. I'll probably end up being put on the waiting list of the waiting list of the waiting list, because I know a lot of guys that was supposed to get it this past Friday was in for a rude awakening, unfortunately. So a lot of people didn't get it. But I think they said the new batch or the next availability or whatever the case may be, it'll be what, March or April or something like that. So I mean, I still got plenty enough time. I got other things I need to handle anyway before I could even think about doing something like that. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, somebody that said the price then jumped up to 3. Now I know. Well, I guarantee you, if those prices are saying 3s, because people done went out here and bought them by the boatload, and then jack the prices up. I tell you what, if they're 3,000, I won't do it. I'll go find me a 4090 and call it a day. I mean, the 4080 Super is doing me just fine, but I really feel like a 4090 will really set me where I need to be, because I could tell like the 4080 Super is like it's at its max, but it's not. And on top of the fact that, you know, I got my GPU is on the, it's overclocked, but I didn't overclock it. I'm using the NVIDIA app to overclock it, so it's really doing no harm. Hey Glenn, how's it going? Ugh. How was your flight? I can't imagine. Y'all, man. Well, them temperatures out there in Australia, man, that's Satan toenails hot where y'all at right now. Jesus. Not too bad. Quite a few cobwebs since first flight in like 6-8 months, but not the radio IFR work though. Oh, okay, cool.
November Delta Hotel, enter Fleshland TMA.
Yeah, Jack, that's some crazy inflation. But see, that's what these guys do, man. These guys ain't got nothing but money. They'll go out here. Oh, here we go again.
Correction, 8005 or below, clearance 1023, and call you when leaving control airspace for November Delta Hotel.
I don't know why it does that, but for some odd reason my aircraft likes to just cycle power. I got a bug somewhere that I need to figure out what's going on. Like, it'll just get to a point where everything just, like, the whole thing just goes dark, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. No, going off course here. Let's go back. No, I didn't hear nobody changing my altitude. My I think your bug just caused my I don't like, this is like the second or third flight now where after some time, like, it's not a sim thing, I know that for sure. It's a actual, like, my sim. It's just like there's like a power surge, which can't be really a power surge, 'cause it's not a whole lot of power. But for whatever reason, like, I'll just get it's like the Arduino cards just kind of like goes out and then comes back on. So now I'm starting to wonder, should I go ahead and apply power to the Arduino cards versus just allowing the 5 volts from the USB into the PC? That might be what it is. Yeah, it could be a memory leak too, Glenn. I need to check that. So, telling y'all, it is always something. It's always something going on. It is very hard. Like, I feel like this thing that I love so much, it is a gift and a curse. It's like having that old school car, that old classic, or that old school truck. You love it to death, and it's like, you know how to work on it if anything goes wrong, but you would wish at some point it could just be a turnkey situation, at least for a little while, you know. But it just seemed like once or twice a week you're up under the hood, or you're got it on jack stands. Like that's what it is with a sim, man. It's but I love it though. I love it. So are you waiting for me down there at this first? Am I gonna do a touch and go, or am I landing to wait for you, Jack? I'm 16 miles out. You're at my 7. I don't see you. Now what you flying in? You on my 7? What you just spawned in? Think loop and go. Think vertical. Huh? I'm confused about that, Glenn. Loop and go. Think vertical. I'm looking for you. Do a loop-de-loop touch and go. Okay. Well, I don't know if I want to be part of all the planes. You know, I don't want to add to the planes falling out of the sky. You know, we've had too many of those happen within the last 2 to 3 days. You know, it's just sad. Very sad. Okay, winds are... So I need to be landing runway 25. Okay. Polaris Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is 4,012 miles south of Floro. Looking for touch and go.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Cleared for touch and go at Floro Airport. Use runway 7. Report on the downwind leg.
Clear touch and go at Flora runway 7. Will report downwind. Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Oh, there he is. How goes it, Jack? Been a long time. Got her looking clean, I'll tell you that. Yay. Hey, everybody. Oh, he done disappeared down. There he is. You got her shining, man. You put that spit shine on her. Radio tip time. IKO outside US, including Canada, use 07, US use 7. Okay. So gotta add the 0. Copy that. Copy that, Glenn. Alright. Winds are getting a little crazy all of a sudden. Don't know why, but we can go ahead and turn autopilot off. So it's runway 07, Jack, for the touch and go. It is a beautiful view, Reg. Beautiful view. So we'll go ahead and start slowing down here because we're coming right up on it. Hey, fly girl, how goes it? How goes it? Didn't mean to dip off on you earlier, but I had to get back. Alright, we slowing her down. I should have started descending way earlier, but that's okay. There we go. Yep, she did it again. We are having electrical issues, y'all, and okay. Speed checks, gear is coming down. Where is that the runway right there? So the Honeywell works, but other stuff dies. Sounds like a full stop. Nah, she's back up and running. I really think it's just too much power going to the Arduinos. I just got way too much, and the USB cables are just not strong enough to push the power for everything. So I'm gonna have to provide some DC power to them. Polaris Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is left downwind runway 07. Touch and go. All right, speed checks. Gear should have been down. Oh, handle. There we go. First notch of flaps coming in. We got the field off to the right. We gonna keep this thing going, Jack. We gonna keep it pushing. Like I always say, we keep it G over here. Alright. 4 landing checks. Gear is down, flaps down, taxi lights are on. We have the runway.
500.
Second notch flaps coming in. Yanking and banking on this one. Where you at? There you are. Oh, this is so gorgeous. Gorgeous. Alright, slow her up just a little bit. Drop her on down. Flaps coming up. Power's back in. Speed checks, gears coming up. Polaris Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is departing Flores to the east.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Cleared to depart Flores to the east. Maintain VFR at or below 2500 feet. Departure frequency is 121.0.
Maintain VFR at below 2,500. Departure on a 121 at 0. Bonanza 424 Romy Papa. Look at that. Forgot your horizontal vertical position. Ah, that's right. I keep forgetting that. Urgh. I don't know why I keep forgetting that one. I gotta remember that. I can't stay at 2,500 with these hills. Approach Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is 1,600 for 2,500. Tell me off if my corrections ever get annoying.
424 Romeo Papa Flesland departure Morgan Floro QNH 1013.
1013 Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Oh no, you're fine, Glenn. Like I said, everything you tell me is helping me out. I'm gonna learn this thing one way or another. I'm gonna have my pilot's license before I have my pilot's license. How you doing back there, Jack? I saw you on the downwind when I was landing. Let me get back down. I done broke through 2,500. I'm about to ask him though. So I need to climb. Flesland departure Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa request flight level 4,000. Copy that, Jack.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Climb altitude 4,000 feet.
Climb to 4,000, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Alright, up to 4,000 we go. Let's go. Let's get up, get up, get up. Alright, next stop is 59 miles away. I don't want to climb too high because I want to make sure that I'm seeing this location. And I'm hoping that this is, I don't know if this is it. It might be though. So let's get around this thing here. Temps are still good.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Contact Polaris. Control on 124.7.
Switching to Polaris on 1247, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, good day. Polaris Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is 4,000.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa Polaris Control Velkommen Flore QNH 1013.
QNH 1013 Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Beautiful sunrise in Norway. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, let's see what we got here. We got a 10 knot tailwind. We doing 178 on the ground. 54 miles to our next touch and go. Man, this is nice. This is very, very nice. I mean, I've always known that Norway was a beautiful place. My dad, he when he was in the military, he spent some time over in Norway, and he, man, the pictures that he took, just gorgeous out here.
Polar Control, Romeo 69er.
Oh, that's nice, Glenn.
IFR flight following to Echo November Bravo Lima. Romeo 69er.
That's gotta be awesome. What part of Norway did you visit? Oh, Trondheim, next to hell, the Twin City. Woo! Oh, I couldn't imagine what this looks like in 24, Jack. I'm gonna look that place up, Glenn. Trondheim. I want to see some pictures of it. Is that a road, or yeah, that's a road going up over that hill. I thought it was like a waterfall for a second. That's just, yeah, that's a road. Okay. I think I'm gonna try to find me some custom scenery for Norway and get that loaded in. I would like to see what this look like, you know, enhanced. I bet you, oh my gosh, I think, matter of fact, I know I'll just fly through here for 4 hours and just look at it. I think I might change this time a little bit. I like the morning, but I kind of want to see a little bit more of the greenery, you know. Let's change the time up just a little bit. Get the sun out of the way. Do about right there. That should work. Wow. This is amazing. Oh man, this is amazing. So we're actually, so Jack, right down here to our right is where we're actually going to be coming back in on for the last stop, which is right down there to our right, Echo November Bravo Lima. So we're going to be coming right back through here. I kind of want to go take a dip down into these little valleys or whatever. What y'all think? Yeah, that's definitely a nice little challenge. I mean, 'cause we got those hills. It's not going to be a gradual, well, depending on how we come back, we could probably come back, I don't know. It's still going to be challenging. Just where it sits. Alright, I'm going to take this thing off of autopilot. We about to go for a little scenic route, y'all. Hang on. I'm banking left. I want to come down off of this this top and drop down into this valley, this gorge, however you want to call it. Get a little low. Kind of play around down here for a little bit, and we'll just kind of follow this around. There's a river to the south. Okay, yep, we'll probably try to bring that back up and around then. When we come back up.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Yeah, I know. Hush. Have a little bit of fun on this one, y'all. What y'all think? Kind of follow this. This is nice. This is nice. Just beautiful. Cool beans. Yeah, this is nice right here, man. There's some good scenery for you, Jack. Cool beans. Alright, look like, I think I'm gonna cut through. There's a look like a little lake up here and this little hole. Do a little bit of climbing here. I bet it does. Do I want to cut through there? We'll just swing it. I'm gonna bring it all the way around. Why not? That is, man, this is so beautiful. I mean, if you want, if the fighter is coming out of you, we can get low and dirty if you want to. Me and the V like to get dirty every once in a while. Yeah, man, these gorges is like, man, it's like, oh. That's the veteran in you coming out. Yeah, Reggie, I tell you. You'd be amazed at what some of these planes can actually do. Like the 130, that, don't get it twisted. That is a fighter, a slow fighter, shall I say. But that is a fighter in disguise, man. We used to get downright dog and dirty with that thing. We talking, you know, 100 feet off the deck, yanking and banking. All right, look like we're gonna need to climb out of here a little bit. But we might be able to still just follow this gorge all the way around if need be. So we should be fine still. I mean, but you in that DA, so I know you can really get on up out of here if need be. I kind of need to be mindful of what I'm doing. Thank God for Navigraph. Oh man, 'cause I would not be doing this if I didn't have this map in front of me. You know, you gotta kind of treat it like the mock loop there, Reg. We could turn anything to a mock loop. Beautiful Norway. Yeah, these mountains are popping. Dang. I mean, even at default scenery, these mountains are amazing. All right, what do we do here? I think I'm gonna just continue to follow this because I was gonna cut that way, but I think I'm gonna run myself into some trouble going that way. So we'll just keep following this around. Yeah, we'll follow this all the way out, and once we'll follow this all the way back around, and then we're gonna break out. Once we get out on the other side, it's gonna widen up, and then we can start setting ourselves up. We'll start setting ourselves up for what's this place called? Accuseason. Oh, we could have cut through there. Nah. We'll keep it around here. Oh, lost myself. Oh, there we go. Oh, this look like this about to be a big drop off. Oh, Jack, you're in for a surprise, buddy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because you can see the road where it squiggles itself all the way down. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Da 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 da. Let me stop. Y'all look at this. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Oh, I can really feel the altitude right now. Woo. Kind of got my eyes jittery right now. Oh my gosh, look at this view. This is just, oh. Yes, it is, Fly Girl. This is just gorgeous. I could live here. Wait a second. Is it Norway where the Loch Ness Monster's supposed to be at? Gotta rethink that for a second. Is it Norway or is it the Netherlands? I can't remember. Who remember where the Loch Ness is at? I think it is Norway. Scotland. Oh, okay. I'm way off. I've been to Scotland before. Scotland is nice. They got some of the best, if not the best, fish and chips I've ever had in my life. I was at Wick, Scotland. All the way at the top. Okay, so we'll chase this all the way out, and that is around on this river side here. This is like there's another one that kind of goes in. Oh, that's nice. That's a beautiful hole off there to the left there, Jack. So copy that. Oh man. This is amazing. Pure amazing. So we are 16 miles out from Echo November Sierra Golf. Alright, I'll slide over a little bit and give you some room, so you're not burning up your left wing there. We're just gonna follow this up. We'll follow it up and around over to. It looked like we might have to climb. I think maybe. Let me see. It's around the bend. So let me see. Polaris Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is flight level 2,112 miles west of Accueason, looking for a touch and go.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, cleared for touch and go at Floro Airport. Use runway 7. Report on the downwind leg.
Negative Polaris. Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is inbound to Echo November Sierra Golf. Touch and go.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, cleared for touch and go at Songdal Airport. Use runway 6. Report on the downwind leg.
Clear touch and go at Accuseason, runway 06. Report downwind. Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa. Oh, Sagendal? I guess that's how you say that, maybe? How about to have me sounding crazy? Okay. So, on the downwind leg, huh? So let's come around here. Man, this view is so amazing. Oh, look at that. You can see the ripples hitting up against the shoreline there. That's crazy. Wow. Runway 606, shall I say. Okay, so 06. Yeah, it's crazy, fly girl. Like, just like those little touches, man, it just makes it more realistic, you know? I look for little things like that. Alright, let's start slowing up here. Just a little bit. I need to figure out where and how low. You're actually probably a lot low. Nope. There you are. It's actually up. Okay, we're gonna have to climb up here. Polaris Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is 6 mile touch and go. Runway 06. Can't be on the downwind leg because I'll have to go all the way around. Nobody's about to do all that.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Cleared for touch and go at Sogndal Airport. Runway 06. Report on the downwind leg.
Okay, I just reported there. You can't see me anyway, I guess. Well, you should be able to see me. We'll report downwind leg for runway 06, touch and go, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa. Okay. Alright. So, I'll just report downwind right now because I don't think she understands. I'm not about to do all that loop-de-loop stuff. You got me coming in 06, which technically I should be coming in 24. Let me ask her. Polaris, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa request runway 24, touch and go.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Cleared for touch and go at Sogndal Airport. Runway 24.
There we go.
Report on the downwind leg.
We'll report downwind leg on runway 24. Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa. Okay, we're going 24. Because she had us landing with the wind. And that way we can just, ooh, look at that that river type dealy coming off the top there, coming all the way down. There's the airfield. Polaris Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is left downwind runway 24 touch and go. Okay. Give ourselves a little bit to get set up here because, well, we might be able to do something with that. Polaris Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is left downwind runway 24 touch and go. start slowing up here. Speed checks, gear is coming down. And we're banking. She don't want to talk to me. Polaris, Bonanza 424, Romeo Pop. First notch of flaps coming in. Did I lose her? All right. Might have lost her. Polaris, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa. Alright, let's get her slowed up. I must have lost her for some odd reason. It's weird. Alright, speed checks. Full flaps. Gear is down, flaps are down.
$500.
All right. Little bumpy coming in. Little bounce. The flaps coming up. Power in. Gears coming up. Hey, Day, how goes it? Gears up, flaps up, lights off. All right, on to our last and final leg of the evening. I can't complain, Day. Out here in Norway, doing what we do best. Okay, so let's go. Just up to the south. Up. Alright, so we are off to NBL. So we could follow the river. I don't know yet, Jack. I'm trying to scope out this map here. We're gonna follow, if we follow that river back all the way up, let's see, and then we can cut in I was just getting high just because, well, you know, not getting high, but getting high. Yeah. If we follow this river all the way back around, we can catch that gorge just south of the field and follow it all the way in. You wanna do that? And if you want, you can actually take the lead on this so I can get you in the scope so everybody can see you fly with me. Alright, y'all, so this last leg is 38 miles. Probably add a few because we're going to kind of go off course a little bit. We're pretty much going to follow the water all the way back around, and then we're going to cut into a gorge that's going to take us right up to the airfield. But I lost contact with, let me see if I can contact her again. Polaris, Bonanza 424, Romeo Pop.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Cleared for touch and go at Songdal Airport. Runway 24. Report on the downwind leg.
Girl, I'm already gone. Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa. It's already touch and go and is now departing to the west towards Bridgeland. Alright, Glenn. Good having you on board today, man. I'll chat with you later.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Cleared to depart to the west towards Bridgeland. Maintain VFR at or below 2500 feet. Departure frequency is 121.0.
Cleared to Bridgeland. Departure on 1210. Maintain VFR at or below 2,500 feet. Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. Yeah, I think that's what happened, Jack. That's crazy that I actually simulates that, because I was with her all the way until we got to that part and then lost it. Now she hears me again. Departure Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is 2,600. Correction, 2,500.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Flesland departure out of Sogndal, QNH 1013.
Hello, 0 QNH 1013, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Copy that, Jack. Coming down to 15. I got you on my 10. So I got a buddy with me flying. He's in the chat, Jack. He's in the DA, and you'll see him popping up in front of me just here in a second. He's gonna take lead on this last leg.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Contact Polaris. Control on 124.7.
Switching back to Polaris on 1247, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Good day. There he is in all of his glory. 1500. Polaris Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is 1,500.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. Polaris Control. Welcome. Songdal. QNH 1013.
QNH 1013, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Now you know my plane ain't as fast as yours now. Don't leave me back here. I'm at full throttle right now, and I am 170. Ground speed is 168 at the moment. Okay. Copy that. See if I can slowly sneak up behind you here. All right. I'll be coming up on your left here in a little bit. Not headwind. Don't help me at all. Cool. So you see that hole we gonna take? Yep. Cool. Perfect. Boy, that DA is beautiful. This is what simming is about right here. I wish my boy Cass was up here with me right now. Alright, slowly coming up here. Oh, this is nice. Did you put a new livery on your bird? Cause weren't you blue and shiny? Now you got like a, or maybe it updated. Hey, Jack Fly Girl says hey. Oh, you got somebody in there with you? Oh, okay, I got you. So what color is your livery? Because whatever it is right now, it's like a tiger stripe or something. Oop. I lost you. Oh, okay, yeah. I might have to find that livery and download that one. So when we fly again, I'll have that if that's what you're using. Look at that waterfall or river that looks like it's going up and down. So it looked like we'll try live weather, but man, it was brutal. Yeah, that's why I turned it off. When I loaded in earlier before the flight, I'm like, yeah, this is not gonna work. So it looked like we're taking not this right, but the next one. Oh, you really hugging that that edge over there, I see. Slide over there to you. This is our exit right here, huh? Yep. All right. Slide on through here. About to cut right up through that thing. Bye. Yes, sir. Slide right on through that V right there. Oh boy. All right. Oh, that's pretty. Polaris Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is 1,300 inbound to Bridgeland. Full stop.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Cleared to land at Fort Airport, runway 7. Report on final approach.
Clear runway 7 at Ford Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. We'll go. Alright, runway 7. I don't know.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Roger. Cleared runway 7 at Forder. Safe travels. Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa.
Clear runway 07, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa. Thank you much. Did I cut early? No, we following this all the way through.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Roger. Cleared runway 07. Safe travels.
Clear runway 07. Thanks for the safe travels, Bonanza 4, Romeo Papa. Dad, why she keep repeating herself? Every time I gotta keep saying that. You happy? You must not talk to nobody a lot out here. Yeah, then her voice, she got real giddy towards the end, didn't she? Alright, ooh, let me go. We don't want to go that way. We got to keep straight over here. Now, she said 7. I feel like we need 2-5. Because 7 is more of a tailwind. Polaris, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa request, runway 25.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Cleared for touch and go at Ford Airport. Runway 25. Report on the downwind leg.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa request full stop at Ford. Runway 25. Copy that, Jack.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Cleared for full stop landing at Ford Airport. Runway 25. Report on final approach.
We'll report final approach on runway 25, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Alright. Okay. Looking for the feet.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Roger. Report final approach on runway 25.
She like to talk. Alright, let's slow her down. Speed checks. Gear is coming down. Lights are coming on. First notch of flaps coming in. Looking for the field. Which I think I see it. I think that's it. I think that, yeah, that shit right there. That looks like the field right there. So I'm going to slide over here and give myself some room. Second notch flaps coming in. Hey, Sess. No worry, buddy. Alright, gear is down. Flaps are down. Lights are on. We got the runway. Polaris, Bonanza 424. Romeo Papa's turning final. Runway 25. Full stop. Why do I keep losing her? Polaris, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is final, runway 25, full stop. I keep losing her on final. Oh.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa.
There we go.
Cleared for full stop, landing on runway 25. Report when you have vacated the runway.
Clear runway 25. We'll report cleared the runway, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Alright. Let's bring her on down. Ooh, that's short. Hold it. Oh, we floated. We floated. All right, there we go. We are down. Let me, how close are you to land? Do I need to, you probably, how close are you? Do I need to, are you close? Oh yeah, let me slide off here. And watch Jack come in. Uh-oh, is it gonna be a butter? Ooh, nice one. I was gonna try to back taxi, but I saw you coming in, so I got off. I didn't want to get in your way. That was a better landing than mine. I was coming in short, and then I pulled up, and then I floated, and then I bounced, so it's all good. That was a challenging little runway right there, a little airport. Actually, the last three were actually pretty cool. All right. Polaris, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is cleared, runway 25. Landing light off. And, let me see here.
Bonanza 4, Romeo Papa, runway 25 cleared. You may proceed with taxiing.
Taxi to parking, Bonanza 4, Romeo Papa. Thanks for all the help. Good day. I think I'm gonna park right here. There we go. Yeah, you should see what your plane look like. It's pretty clean though, I must say. Whatever livery they decide to give you, I actually kind of like that. Crucible. They got you decked out in like a chromed out black tiger stripe livery. That's some slick stuff right there. All right. After landing checks, cowl flaps are open, flaps are up, transponder is on standby. Avionics is off. We are at 1,000 RPM. Electrics are off. And mixture out. Magnetos is coming off. Power is off there. And fuel select is off. Well, that was a fun trip there, Jack. I enjoyed it. I hope everybody else that was hanging out with us tonight, I hope you enjoyed that flight. I like Norway. Y'all wanna do another trip tomorrow in Norway? I'll find another flight plan for tomorrow for Norway. I feel like playing around in Norway a little bit more. This was nice. Yeah, Jack, man, I enjoyed you, man. Always a pleasure having you on board. Reggie says yes. You're welcome, Fly Girl. Anytime. And so we got one for Norway. We have any more for Norway for tomorrow? Reggie normally seems to be the one that end up letting me know what to do for the next day. Chime in. Yay for Norway or nay for let's go somewhere else. All right, that's 2 for Norway. Hey, y'all give a shout out to Jack next door right there in the beautiful DA for flying along with Cardboard Sim this evening. Make that 3. All right, Jack. Well, Norway, and it's gonna be Norway for tomorrow. So I'll be looking for a flight plan for tomorrow, and we'll continue this journey out here in Europe. That's all I have for you today on Cardboard Sim. If everybody could please get your belongings, because if you leave it, I'm taking it. I don't give nothing back on Cardboard Sim. What's yours is yours, and what's mine is mine. If you leave it, it's mine. So make sure you got all your stuff, and head on into the building and do what you do, and be ready to rock and roll tomorrow for another adventure in Norway. This is your boy Cardboard Sim, and we signing out.